To what Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass had to say about the ICE arrests that sparked all the chaos.
Last Thursday, there was nothing happening in this town that called for the raids that took place on Friday. Nothing was happening. Nothing warranted the raids. If you remember at the beginning of this administration, we were told that raids would be to look for violent criminals, people who had warrants. But I don't know how you go from a drug dealer to a Home Depot, to people's workplaces where they're just trying to make a living.
Senator Tim Sheehy joins me now. Mayor Bass says nothing was happening before ICE arrived. But these men are convicted murderers, rapists, and they would be on the streets of Los Angeles if they'd not been arrested. I don't understand the mayor's position.
Well, common sense, Stu. I mean, that's why we won last election. Americans want a secure border, cheap gas, safe streets, boys are boys, girls are girls, cops are good, criminals are bad. And as we see today, the Democrats still are pushing non-common sense policies. She's sitting there telling us everything's fine in LA. There's no criminals to be seen. Meanwhile, they're burning cars, attacking cops, wreaking chaos in the streets. So people want safe streets. They want order in the streets, and that's what the president's bringing. So listen, none of us want active duty troops deployed in the U.S. Of course not. It's a pillar of our Constitution, but we also need public safety, and we need order in the streets, and Americans have every right to feel safe in their own homes.
Governor Newsom is going to be begging President Trump for money to fix some of the problems of his own creation in California. Should he get it?
It all depends on common sense, Stu. When it comes to wildfire spending, they want money to recover from wildfires. Absolutely want to rebuild those communities, but not if they're going to follow the same wrong-headed policies that put, the snail fish in front of people. And we shouldn't be funding, subsidies for the state of California. If they're not going to enforce laws in their own streets and the federal government has to come in and do the job of the state, city, and county, then we shouldn't be paying for that either. So if they're going to take care of their own house, we'll certainly help them, but we shouldn't be paying for policies that are bad for America.
Yeah. Senator, tomorrow, Senate Republicans meet to discuss Trump's big, beautiful bill. Is this the key issue here? Is it Medicaid waste and fraud? Is that the sticking issue? Is that what the Democrats are going to hang their hat on?
No, I mean, I think the issues are far more wide-ranging than that, Stu. I mean, that's, of course, the one that they're wanting to message on. The reality is we've seen an explosion in Medicare and Medicaid fraud across the board, from improper payments to billions of dollars of payments that they didn't even know where they went, to, of course, a $9 to $1 reimbursement ratio for able-bodied males when we're not even paying the reimbursement ratio needed to cover the costs for pregnant women and people who are severely sick. So we have a system that has been perverted these last 4 years, and it's rife with fraud and abuse, and we're going to fix that. The most important thing is to protect Medicaid, to protect Medicare for the people that really need it, and that's exactly what we're doing by shoring up these programs for the people who actually need it and reducing the fraud, waste, and abuse for those who do not need it.
Okay, Wall Street's watching very closely to see if you get the big, beautiful bill. Senator, thanks very much for joining us this morning. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Stu.
Yes, sir. See you again soon.